to the last question from my side. What do you think is the probable future for us humans and aliens? Do you think we will get any kind of disclosure on this topic? And can both species coexist, as I was mentioning about cohabitation? What are your views on this?
Well, I would answer with the hope. I hope it will be the case in which humans can finally reach a level of understanding of not just our place in the world, but our role in the universe. And once we open up to the idea that we're just part of a huge system that is harmonious, so every single element of the system has a particular role and a particular reason to exist. Once we accept the existence of these elements, then we can talk about coexistence. So the exointegration that we believe is the Valmalenco, by no means is a perfect exointegration. There, obviously, when it comes to human nature, I don't believe in perfection as a whole. I still think that imperfection is the reason why we exist, because through the imperfection we can continue to
So
evolve.
true. So true.
So I also believe that alien civilizations, other civilizations, they do not have perfection. But I do believe that harmony is possible. And through harmony, we can all learn together and continue to evolve. So my hope is that we reach a level. I don't know how many of us will be able to do that. Probably there will have to be a kind of a selection, but still, it's in the nature of things. Whoever is capable of accepting this and then will get in touch with higher powers or more advanced civilization, then we will benefit from each other. Once this happens, then I think we will see reality and the world as we have never seen before. The experience that we can have will be indescribable, unique. And I hope this will happen soon, but there are many forces. There are forces also who are opposing to this. What you do, what Shuomo does in his channel, what I do, we are all trying to contribute to accelerate this process. So we are doing our best. We'll continue to do that. Then it's not just up to us, but at least personally and individually, we can tell, we are doing what we can to open up to this new reality. And I believe, after the hope, I tell you also a belief. I believe that we will make it.
Right, right. And hope is so important. I mean, at the end of it, humanity and every species or everything around us is based on hope. If all of us have hope,
Yes.
there is everything. I mean, the possibilities are humongous. So, Shomo, over to you. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. I also feel that hope is the biggest reason why we live and continue to prosper and motivate ourselves to progress in life. And we can leverage that with the understanding and study of these life forms, the extraterrestrial, and coexist with them with harmony. Like I said in some of my earlier questions, some feedback that, though we don't get the permission to get the mass linkage with the aliens, it would have actually, if we would have got that, it would have actually opened a lot of avenues towards education, towards learning, towards a lot of other kind of avenues in life about business and a lot of other studies, and it could have opened up other like of theme parks of the extraterrestrial. So a lot of things could have happened. A lot of things can happen if we can make it happen. So yeah, those are my views. It's absolutely amazing.
Wonderful. Thank you, Shomo. Thank you. So, Diego, before we end this interview, I want to show you a few more pictures. And this one is with your friends, I believe. And there's something behind. I guess it's on your side. I mean, right above you. There's something. It's like an orb. And the other two pictures also shows the same orb, I believe, but has different colors and has something written on them. It is very intriguing. First of all, I thought, what was this? Was it a moon on a different night or something? So I don't know, but what do you think? What was it? And what
Okay,
was written on it?
let me put this picture and the highlights that you're going to show later into perspective. These kind of balls of light are called orbs, and usually are, for science, are defined as a glitch in the camera. Like when you take a
Oh,
picture and you see this ball of lights on the screen, they think
yes.
or they say it's because there is a defect in the lens. The lens is dirty,
Mm,
or the light it's not focused, and so forth. In this case,
mm,
however, I really want the scientists of the photography to explain in what glitch we find runes inside these globes. Runes is an ancient language of the Nordic people in Europe, from Iceland to Norway to Germany, like the ancient Vikings. They used to write. One of the earlier writing systems was the runes, and each symbol
okay.
has a significance in itself. So in the picture, you see me in the middle, and then my friend and the Explant member Alessio to my right, and Tom Bosco, my fellow research and friend, to the left. Each of us have orbs, we can continue to call them with this name, orbs next to our head. Uh,
Yes.
you can see if you highlight that the runes inside, one is should be the Fehu, another one next to me is a Hawaz, which means a horse, and the one next to Tom, a kind of a fish shaped, it's a Othala. They are alphabetic letters, but they also have meaning. So they're like ideograms, like the Chinese they still use.
Mm,
So
mm,
once I saw that, and then we have extensive material documentation about this. This is just one of scores of pictures that we have of orbs that appear when beings are in the picture, and also humans are in the pictures in that area. We have orbs sporting inside faces, languages, um, especially portraits or symbols. And another particular thing of these orbs in these pictures is that the most you enlarge them, highlight them, the more uh, focused the picture, the images are inside. When we
mm,
send this to labs, and actually our also technical lab analyze them, our tech guy told us that usually in the digital technology, when you highlight a picture, like the more you enlarge, the more the pixels distance themselves, so the picture is
right.
not on focus. In this case,
Right.
it's exactly the contrary. The more you highlight, the more knitted, the more visible the image inside the orb is. And they said this is an absolute anomaly. They never
Mm,
seen something like this before. They can't explain it. So this is another thing that I'm glad that you brought it up now when we were talking about consciousness, because we believe that those orbs are especially emanation of people's consciousness, not just alien but also humans. And
wow.
we are beginning to think that those orbs appear when there is some strong emotional shift or emotional event, even unconscious, that we don't realize it. For example, in that picture, we were going to a place where there were some symbols on a rock, and around us, we heard something. We were in a little bit of strained condition, like we were very attentive, we were alert, because we knew that there was something around us in the dark, but we didn't see that. Other pictures that we have from other people, especially teenagers or children, they have tons of these orbs around their head, and they're also very emotional. So this is just the beginning of another kind of investigation. It involves aliens only to a point, but it involves a lot more consciousness, our ability to materialize things with the power of our mind or our emotions, which your culture and
Yes.
many other culture have this idea, especially your culture, about to materialize objects and ideas with the power of the mind, which is to me very interesting.
Right, right. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, yeah, Shoma, you were saying something.
No, no, I just reciprocated. It is absolutely amazing what he said right now. It is the power of conscience that can realize. Yeah,
True. I
totally
mean,
agree.
it is the power of the mind that can make manifestations happen, that can make things happen which one believes in completely with the conviction. And today, the interview, I mean, we are nearly at the end of the interview. So, viewers, I hope you guys have enjoyed this interview. It's actually a Pandora's box, which has been opened by Diego Antolini of the X-Plan Research Group, all the way from Italy. It's like an introduction of the galactic beings to humanity. And I'm really thankful to you, Diego, to be able to give us this perspective. It has been very enlightening for me. I'll be very honest. Few of the things that you have shared, I only thought it exists in movies because I'm an actor, so it comes to me from that perspective. But with the documentation and with the proof that you have shared with us, with the viewers and audience, this shows that all this is existent while we are alive right now. So, Shobha, would you like to say a few things before we end the interview?
Absolutely, Abhishek. I really do. Even I am an aspiring actor, a YouTuber, and I'm into the media business. I'm into advertising, and I have also seen some of these movies wherein I had actually imagined that what would be the Earth with these aliens. MIB is a great example. Men in Black. Now, how can we coexist with them? How can we coexist in harmony with them? And there you go. Diego has shown the way. Open the Pandora's box, and then we have the answers and how we can approach and coexist in harmony with them. And I guess this is an absolute great platform, a great interview we had, Abhishek, wherein we got to know the answers to that. And that's all I have to say. It was amazing. It was enlightening, and it was absolutely marvelous at this auspicious event of Diwali.
Wonderful, wonderful. Diego, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, just uh, to bid farewell for this interview, I would like to say one thing. A big thanks to Energy to Karma for the courage that he had to put us all together. My best greetings and wishes to all the India people that can enjoy this celebration, and that hopefully through our interview they will interact with us, ask you a question, and hopefully want to know more. That's the reason why we're all here.
Absolutely, Diego. Thank you so much for your kind words. And viewers, as Diego said, that this is today a very, very auspicious day, a day of lights, Deepavali or Diwali, as we all know. I hope all of you are enjoying with your families and friends. And so, thank you so much for joining us, Diego. Thank you, Shomu, so much. Thank you, viewers.
Thank you.
Wishing you
Thank you.
all a very, very happy Diwali. And please take good care of yourselves. Thank you.